Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. We are going to be getting into the magic mod, specifically the Iron Spells and Spellbooks mod. Basically, you can get these different spellbooks up here, and you can infuse different spells into them, and then use them. We might also get into some Ars Nouveau today, because I like the way you can place torches, but that's kind of all I like about it. But I'm always willing to get into it a little more. Enchanting will always be it'll be a different episode because we have to go into the end, which will be soon. Evilcraft we probably won't get into today, but we will think about it. It's a very good idea, and we might also get into some mystical agriculture just so we could get some seeds going. But we will see what we have to do or how much time we have, and we will get there. So first things first, iron spells and spellbooks. There we go. Iron spells. This should be good enough. So first things first, we need a spellbook. So this one's pretty easy, just paper and copper, but that's a little too easy. This one's just chain and leather, but we could probably go a little higher. Apprentice. Hogskin, which we got just from killing some hogs. Arcane Essence, and gold. Let's see if we can make it to the next one. We can make it to the next one, but not the top one, because we are missing all of that. So, enchanted spellbook it is. So, I'm just gonna take some random enchanted book. It's going to take 2 diamonds. We already have arcane cloth because it was just some arcane essence, which we just find around the map, and a piece of wool, which is super easy. And then I guess we'll see what book it takes. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, guys, there we go. There's our first spell book. And in return, we got an epic ink, which you can use that to either upgrade it to a legendary ink, which is you can make legendary spells, or at least higher tiered spells. You can just put it with a scroll that you like. So there's about a ton of different scrolls. I want to say up to 50. And you can just upgrade them depending on the rarity that they're at. So these are all rare, so that's why I can use an epic to make it into an epic. But there's also commons, uncommons. Let's see. Yeah. So there's commons, there's uncommon, there's a bunch of different spells. Legendary, rare, and then this is how you make spells. So you can craft a scroll forge, and you can just make spells with ink, some type of item on the right, like Ender Pearl, Divine Pearl, Bot of Lightning, Frozen Bone, or Blaze Rod, Blood Vial, Emerald, and Poison Potato. And you can mix it in the scroll forge, and then you can make any scroll you want from that section, depending on what you put on the right. So what we're gonna do, put that in there, and then we're just gonna see what good spells we have. Ascension, the first one, increases attack damage. Very good. The next one is going to be, let's see. Flaming Barrage is alright, but there is definitely better. We can do Blessing of Life, just so we can have a healing spell on us at all times. Let's see. Dragon's Breath is alright. Electrocute, alright. Teleport, very good. Prevents us from having to walk around everywhere. Icicle is high level. We'll deal with that. How many slots we got? We got 10 slots. That should be good enough. And what we need to put all of this into it is the inscription table. So if I put it right there, let's see. We put it right here. Okay, we're not gonna put it there. Sorry, put it here. All you gotta do is put it there. Find a spot, put it in. Very simple. Um, and then I will explain how it works. So it should have auto equipped. Let's see. It did auto equip. Oh, it did not. There we go. Now it auto equipped. And if I take away this utility vest is basically like a backpack. But honestly, with our backpack that we just normally have, the diamond one, it's enough space. We don't really hold R. You can choose your different spells that you have. So we got teleport, and if I press Z, Z, what is it? Actually, before we test out the spell, we are going to get a wand. Got a wand of some sorts. Not a wand. A staff, I believe. Staff. And we're just gonna make, let's see, simple staff. We can make the graybeard staff. And this will go in our offhand, just so we can get the stats that it gives us. So plus 25% mana regen and then plus 10% spell power. And now we can teleport. Obviously, we're going to get some type of relic so that we don't take fall damage. We are pretty weak as of right now. Let's check out all these different spells. So, Blessing of Life. Blessing of Life, I guess, is for others. But I can use it on this cow. And he might live. Yeah, see, you see how it's living? It barely lived because I gave it the Blessing of Life. But later on, we are going to make a healing spell for us so that we're not only healing everyone else but me. It's Icicle. It has a little bit of splash damage, but not too much. Basically, I can just shoot. Its rage is pretty decent. Nothing too bad. Ascension. That is a different spell than I thought it would. Oh, well, it gives you minus 85% gravity. I wonder how it would work if I did. Let's wait for it to finish and see if we can test out a little something. We might be able to save ourselves from falling. Not gonna kill us. Alright, so first things first, what we're gonna do. Ice Cold, very good. Ascension, not very good. And Healing, Blessing of Life, it's good, but it doesn't help us. So, we're gonna go back to the Irons mod. Put all of that back in there. And we're gonna start crafting some of this. First things first, Alchemist Cauldron. This is so that we can upgrade our spells to, or upgrade ink to higher rarities, so that we can make it so that we have stronger spells. And I don't know how I got stuck there. So we're gonna put that right there, should be fine. Put the saw back. Heal. Next, we're gonna craft the Arcane Anvil if we can. Alright, we need some polished deep slate. Arcane Anvil. Crafted. Last thing. Luckily, we picked up some Crying Obsidian somewhere. I might have mined it on accident. And there we go. We finished a few quests. We got some fried chicken. Love me some fried chicken. You know, you know. Alright. So, we are actually going to move all of this. Put that there, put that there. Alright. So, Scroll Forge, this is how you make different spells. Arcane Anvil to upgrade them spells. We are going to make it so that we're not holding the staff, so it's not in our way. This is to upgrade ink. So, first things first, we're going to find our highest tiered spells, which is, let's see. We are going to take Summon Swords, because I do like that spell. We're going to take Epic. Grab a bottle. Bottle is very important in this mod pack. 24. Perfect. That should work. And then we can watch it in action. And it made an Epic ink. That easy. There is a chance it does fail. I do know that. Which, if it does fail, that'd be terrible, but there's nothing too much you could do. We are going to try and get a legendary. But we're going to have to see how that goes. Put in there. Grab another bottle. Hopefully we get a legendary. We did not. Alright, see, as you can see, it did fail. Both times. Which is, it's alright. No issue with that. So we're going to take all of our ink. first things first, we're going to upgrade summon swords. And as you can see, we can't level it up because now it needs an epic, or it needs a legendary. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that we can upgrade it. And we need an amethyst shard. Let's grab an amethyst shard. Okay, let me grab it one more time. Amethyst shard. 3, 4. Alright, one more time. Let me grab a bottle just in case. Well, so I can take the water out. And there we go. And then hopefully it'll give us a legendary. And then we can use that to start making some stuff. So, first things first, we're going to get an ender pearl. All of them. And then we're also going to get a paper so that we can start making some spells. Eventually, we're going to try them all out. But certain ones I like are, let's see. I really like Echoing Strikes. Very good spell. And what does that look like? No, at that point we can just save it, and we're not gonna make it. No, we're not gonna make it that high yet, because there are a bunch of other spells I still want to make. Let's see, we can put in. So let's take out the Ender Pearl, put the ink in. Do we have a bottle of lightning? No. Do we have blood? No. Let's see, spells. Spells. We can try putting in a. Let's see. We can get our healing spell real quick, because healing is very good. Yeah, we can get the healing spell real quick. It is Divine Pearl, I believe. All right, we have one Divine Pearl. Resting a life. That's for other people. Fortify. Give temporary HP. It's definitely decent. Healing Circle. Level 10. Alright. So what we're going to do is going to put Summon Swords here. It doesn't really matter, but it just depends on how you like it in the book. But hold R. And there we go. So, next, what we're going to do is see if we can get some. We can start upgrading some of our ink that we already have. We have 1 epic ink, 3 uncommon, 5 rare, and 8 common. And to upgrade those, we need, I believe, a piece of copper, an iron, and a gold. So if I go 2, 3, 4, with a piece of copper on top, I believe it should upgrade to an uncommon. It did. And if we do that one more time, we're going to get one more uncommon. And now we're at 4 uncommon. Now we're at 5. And then, if you put a piece of iron, it'll upgrade it into a... wait for it. Into a rare. And then if you put 4 rare, you can make an uncommon, you can make an epic. And there we go. So now we have 2 epics. And next we can make a, let's see if we have a poisonous potato. We do not, which is fine. It's completely fine. We can make, let's see, we can make a blood. So we're going to get a bottle. And to get a blood vial is what it's called, I believe. Break this. Place it down. Stand in. There you go. Now we have a blood vial. Put it in there. And now we get to choose which one we like. So, I think what I'm going to do is let's see. I believe Devour is very good. Bloodstep is worse than Teleport, I believe. Ray of Siphoning, decent. Cast to inflict extra damage, or invincibility, basically. We are gonna go with Devour. Personally, I think it sounds like a very cool spell. And now it's level 8. And eventually we'll have way more than this, but there's our 6 spells. And if we go back to the wands, we can craft this one, which one is a little better. And we need crimson wood, so let's go inside of the end. And we're going to find some crimson wood, which I know I said we were just gonna mess around with magic, but oh, I forgot to hold my wand. As you can see, I can just teleport that easily. Nothing too crazy. Be good with my double jump as well. And now we're just gonna look at the map. There's no Crimson Forest, so I will let you know when I find one. And I will be right back. Alright guys, well, looks like we found a Crimson Forest, finally. I only walked around 600 blocks, maybe. And by walked, I mean definitely didn't walk at all. I just teleported and jumped. And we now have what we needed. But I am seeing a nether fortress type structure. So we're going to see what that is. Or if it is anything at all. And if not, then we will just go home and continue. So yeah, right here. Magma cube. Alright. I guess there was nothing here. Alright. Well, I will see you guys back at home. Alright guys, well we're back at home. And now we have the logs that we needed. I did happen to find an ancient debris while I was just searching around. And one more epic scroll. So we're just going to throw it in there. Grab a bottle. And hopefully we will get an epic scroll. If not, that's alright though. And then, yeah, it looks like we didn't. But we definitely tried, which is enough. And we're going to go back to making the Artificer's Cave. Put that in there. And now that is our new tool. It's a small increase, but it's still very good. Eventually, or next at least, we are going to make some type of armor from this mod pack. But what I'm hoping to do is, I believe most of our skills are going to be from Ender. So we would make this Ender armor. But we need to find more blank rune stones, which you can just find them in chests. But mainly the iron spells and spell books structures. But sadly, we haven't found any of those yet. And then we will make all of this armor. And then arcane cloth is the easy. And then, once we make this armor, we're going to get a smithing table. We're going to get some AllTheMods and upgrade it all the way into vibranium and then into unobtainium. And that will be our mage armor. And that'll be great. So, next, we can, since we got our spell book, the only next thing would be to find a ancient city at some point. And also to mainly find an ancient city, yeah. But also, oh, we can get into the Ars Nouveau that I was talking about earlier. So, there are these normal torches, but in my opinion, I don't like them. There's the mega torches. I don't like them. There's lanterns. They're okay. But with Ars Nouveau, once you craft a actual spellbook, like so, which you just get from a tattered tome book and a lapis. Yeah, we can't, oh, we can upgrade it. And then you don't have to upgrade it, but I did decide to upgrade it just because we had the stuff for it. But after that, it's Nether Star, Totem of Undying, a little more difficult. And it also gave us some free stuff from the quest, which is very good. And we're going to make a table so that we may upgrade it, which the table is called the scribe table. First, though, we need archwood, which we can find with a compass, nature's compass. After regular compass, nature's compass, and we need archwood. All right, closest one to 3,000 blocks. See if we can find a. See if we can find a blazing one. Yeah, it looks like the best thing we can do is go for the one that's 3,000 blocks away. So I will see you guys when we get there, because you guys definitely don't want to just watch me walk 3,000 blocks or double jump like this. So, yep, I will see you guys in 1 second. Oh, in case you guys didn't notice, there is a llama on top of the base. So whenever you kill a mob, there's a chance to draw a little statue, or drop a little statue. And I decided to place it on top, and I increased the size, and that is what it looks like in the background. It's huge, but you can make it bigger too. Anyways, I will see you guys in a couple minutes. Alright guys, well, we're still very close to the base. I believe it is right here. And I happen to find a tree. And we don't really need the whole biome. All we needed was a tree. Just so we could break it once. And if we go... we can actually just walk to the house. Because our structure for Nature's Aura is like right here. And their house is right there. With the llama we were just talking about 2 seconds ago. So, then we can place all of this. I did, on the way, kill a snowy creeper. And there's the statue. Honestly, it's kind of adorable. I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Actually, I think I'm gonna have a little buddy in the house. Guys, drop a comment on what you guys want to name the creeper. Just let me know. Oh, wait. Is he still in the floor? Just let me know what you guys want to name the creeper, and what will I name him? Oh, that's a little too big. Alright. Might as well just place him back up here then, if it's gonna do that. I didn't realize it would. Alright. Tell me what you guys want his name to be. That'll be his name. And eventually we will capture him, and that'll be interesting. See what we can do with him. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can really do with him, but at least we'll have like a little buddy throughout the series. Hopefully keep him alive the whole time. Make sure we craft some of those. And here is the scribe's table. And I know we are running out of space, but don't you worry, we're gonna have a new base soon. And you can just make glyphs like this. So first thing we're gonna make is the light. Conjure Mage Light, select. And make sure we take the wand out of our hand, because we don't always want it in our hand. It's just sometimes easier. So we need a lantern. And a torch. So we have a torch. And a torch. Place it in there. It's going to write it. And Glyph of Conjure Mage Light. So what you do is you click it and you press C, and then this is how you place. This is how you make spells. So I found this in a chest. You can just find them, and it gives you a random one. So we're gonna make a projectile. We're gonna make a Conjure Mage Light. We're gonna name it Light, and there's our light instead of the little lanterns. But we can make it even better if we go press on it again. We can do amplify, and it will make the torch just a little better. So if we make a pickaxe, diamond pickaxe, it's worth it, guys. Trust me. It's a diamond pickaxe, but we'll continue using it at least a little more. And glyph of amplify. Go back to it. Add in amplify. 8. Break this one. And you guys can't tell, but it's way better. I think if I break... See, if I break this one, break this back, and this one, and this, and I guess I can break this one too. It's reaching the whole room. Whole room is lit up. We place another one there. Perfect. We're going to place that back. But as you can see, it's perfect. And just in case you guys didn't notice this is a little bonsai pot. I tried to put the chest, but it just didn't work. Basically, dirt, sapling, and an axe has been in here this whole time, and she's making spruce logs. Just so we have like a continuous form of wood. And then as you can see, we got every sapling that we need. I know at some point you can craft stuff with this, but that's definitely going to be in a later episode when we get deeper into it. This one can also, I think it's V. V is how you change your spell. But it's also, alright, so we're going to have to change that later in the controls. But it's how you do spells. You can like choose it from all the different ones we'll have set. Obviously, we don't have any more set. But it also is the spells for our spell book, which is a little wonky, but it's alright. So what we are going to do, though, is we're going to end the episode because I think I got everything I wanted to do done today. Actually, I changed my mind. So now, guys, we are going to, let's see. So we did that. We can get our free XP real quick, just because we did all those, and then now we're at 22 levels, and we can get into mystical agriculture. So what you need is prosperity shards. You can find them just in the mines, and then with those, you craft a prosperity seed base, and you're gonna have to make an infusion altar. This is what you do to make all the different seeds that you can see on my right. All of these, you need to make the altar. So if we go over here and search up infusion altar. All right, so all we need is a bunch of red dye, and I think we need a little more than that. I think 9 is perfect. What we need. So we go here. We have our 9 wool. Go over here, craft the infusion altar. And with the quest, it tells you that you need 8 infusion pedestals. So we go here, and now we have 8. We're gonna go outside, and we're just gonna place it right here. I do plan on moving, but I can always just break this all down. And there is our infusion altar. Quest complete. Second part of this entire mod pack is the Inferium. Inferium, very important. You need it for basically everything. And just for everything, you're gonna need Inferium so that you can start making different seeds to upgrade it to the Prudentium, which is the next tier. And then you can upgrade it again to make Tertium, which then you upgrade again to Imperium, and then Supremium, and then Insanium, and then Creative Essence. Eventually, we will get to the Creative Essence, but it is a lot of work. and we're just not there yet. But Insanium we will start with. So we just collected a quest reward, and we got Inferium seeds. I believe. Yep, see? I can crouch on him. I cannot crouch on him, sorry. That is just for wheat. But I can bone meal them, and that would give us Inferium seeds, or Inferium essence. And then we can just upgrade it, as you do. That's what the mystical fertilizer I'm holding right now. It'll instantly grow a crop. So, it's mature, and we harvested it, and we got one Inferium essence. Super easy. Quest already completed, but if you make Inferium farmland, slightly better. We're going to craft 3 of these. Take away the seeds. So you see how it says growth 0, tier 1, Inferium output 100%. 100%, very good, but that's just the normal. If you keep upgrading the farmland, it's still the same, but now, if you can read the quest, it gives you the chance to give seeds back. And it also increases the growth as well, just from this. So, what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to make the... we can see if we can make the earth seeds first. So, we're going to do... We'll actually, first things first, for the altar to work, you need to make a button next to it. So we're just going to make a stone button, make our life easy. And now we're going to make earth seeds. We need some short grass and some gravel. Gravel, easy peasy. Short grass, a little difficult because we are out of generalized overworld predictions. At some point, we did have some of these, but I had to use it for the Nature's Ore mod. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a sheep. I don't know if we still have the chamber around. So if we do that, hit the data model, and we need these prediction matrix. Put it in there. And it's going to start making some of those green things that we need so that we can start making short grass. The generalized overworld production. Once this gets to 100%, we're just going to grab it. While that's happening, we're going to shoot some of these. There's the llama, by the way. Very beautiful. It's the same statue. It's just I enlarged it a lot. I'm interested to see what you guys will name this little snowy creeper. Because honestly, I think it looks great. But we got the generalized overworld production. Makes the short grass. We only need 4. Easy peasy. Take this away because it's zapping all of our power. Break this block so we can go underneath. Grab it. Put it back. And now we need gravel. We will go grab right now. Because I believe there is some gravel right outside somewhere. If anything, actually, we can just go to the river. Hopefully find some gravel in it. Andesite. Gravel, as I said. Okay. That's bad. Alright, before we start drowning too much. Oh, those are some pretty flowers. Let's see. Turquoise, glow rose. Might plant these outside our house. Anyways, gravel. There's no way we get flint for all of it. Okay, so we're gonna have to break the gravel ourselves. That's fine. Flash home. Short grass. Just need 4. Perfect. And then we need a prosperity seed base, which we got one for a quest a little while back. And then 4 of these. And we're gonna go make our first seed. So, all you gotta do, 1, 2, 4. Nothing too complicated. Place the basin. It's going to show you. It's going to become earth seeds. Click the button. Kill the zombie. Earth seeds. And we're going to place them right next to it. Right there. Perfect. And we're going to see what we need for the next one. Next one we could go for is the water seeds. Water seeds would be the best one next if we can. We just need a bucket. 4 buckets, perfect. Go back outside. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can craft the water seeds. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta craft them one at a time, but that's nothing too bad. Alright. Prosperity seed base. Let's craft another one real quick. Grab some inferium. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna place the base first, because it doesn't really matter the order that you place it in. Press the button. See, it says water seeds. Give it a second, and then it'll pop out the water seeds. We'll go place them down immediately. We're actually gonna switch because the elemental seeds will be very helpful. Just to have. Next we're gonna do either air or fire seeds. See if we can craft both. Or alright. There's the earth seeds or the air seeds. Fire seed might be a little more difficult. Lava. Okay. Bucket. We're gonna go into the nether. Grab 4 lava buckets, and then we're gonna come back in. We're gonna craft both seeds. And all will be well. So we're in the nether now. Go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flash home. I'm gonna teleport us through. Go to the bucket. 1. Gotta do it one at a time, guys. Alright. Craft some prosperity seed base. 2. And it's some inferium essence. 4. That's 2 more seeds. So we might as well get 2 more farmland. It doesn't have to be on the farmland, but it's just good to do. Fire seeds being made. And then when this finishes, we will make the air seeds and go plant them down immediately. I didn't mean to do that. 4. There you go. Air seeds being made. And there we go. Now we have all 4 elemental seeds. And we're gonna actually... I changed my mind again, guys. Sorry about that. We're gonna plant them all next to each other just so we know. And then eventually they will grow. And then I'll place back down these inferium seeds. And yeah, so that's great. We got our magic done. We did get another fire seed, but we don't need to place that down right now. But we will. And then I guess for today's episode, we can make one more, and it will be stone seed, possibly. Yeah, stone seed. Stone seed it is. Stone. Very simple. And then I will show you guys how to start leveling up the inferium essence. Come back. 4, 2, 3, 4, 4. Press the button. And we have, when it finishes, stone seeds, quest completed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, Inferium. To upgrade the Inferium, you need a Infusion Crystal, which I believe we have, and 4 Inferium Dust, or Essence. So Infusion Crystal, put it in there, and we just crafted 4 Prudentium, and then you can craft all of these different seeds, which we'll get to eventually, like the coal seed would be good, unexplored wood maybe, the dye seeds definitely, the honey seeds, the nether seeds, and the coral seed might be, I don't know about the coral seed, but everything else will be definitely useful. And we'll probably get every single seed here. That's a goal of mine, probably to get every single seed. You can also get mobs. You can get mob seeds, and they give you I don't know about the turtle seeds, but other ones give you loot like cows, chicken, sheep, squid, armadillo. Apparently, I don't know about those two, but we'll figure those out in a later episode. Anyways, guys, thank you all for joining me in today's magic episode. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Make sure to drop a subscribe. Make sure to like, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.